Well, now to a new video tonight as Russia invades Ukraine. Want to show you this video. This is on the outskirts of the Ukrainian capital city of Kyiv. Fires, as you see there, lighting up the night sky in the distance. As this car continues to drive along, you'll see he gets closer to those flames. It's just so sad. Men are speaking in this video in Russian, saying we need to drive quickly as they may strike again, saying this was an airstrike that hit a military base.
And the fighting appears not to be slowing down. Satellite images show a massive Russian military convoy moving through Ukraine. The convoy estimated to be 40 miles long. Meanwhile, both Ukraine and Russia plan to pick up talks in the coming days aimed at stopping the fighting. Russia is finding itself increasingly isolated, and now California is talking about divesting from Russian companies.
But sadly, this could impact pensions. Here's what you need to know. According to state lawmakers, it is believed California has Russian investments of more than $1 billion, mainly in its pension funds, CalPERS and CalSTRS.
Yeah, the legislature now working on a bill that will call on these state agencies to divest from any and all Russian assets immediately. Private companies will also be encouraged to divest as well.
And new tonight, officials now preparing for up to 4 million refugees from Ukraine.
The railway is still crowded with people trying to escape. ABC's Matt Gutman reports from Lviv tonight.
In Ukraine tonight, this little girl on the train, sobbing into her stuffed animal, just one of the more than 500,000 people leaving everything behind, fleeing in crammed trains and cars and buses log-jammed for dozens of miles, tens of thousands on foot, dragging bags, clutching their children. The hub of the biggest, fastest displacement of people since World War II was Lviv. We were at the station this morning as that train to Poland clanked in. Thousands packed into the tunnels, standing on the stairs, documents in hand, bags at the ready for their chance. Authorities handing out food, which was passed back hand to hand down the stairs. With men of fighting age banned from leaving, it was the very young and very old. The majority, women and children. Yesterday, there weren't enough trains.
This is absolute chaos.
There is no scheduled train. It's possible maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, maybe in 2 days.
Today, the trains did arrive, but very few men from any country allowed on.
We've been watching this group of South Asians and Africans try to get on this train. They keep getting pushed back. They're told only women and children, told to wait their turn, but they've been here for days. Their turn hasn't come.
The routes out of this country littered with sorrow and fear. This boy on the road to the border. He takes a breath because what he's about to say was so hard.
Папа будет продавать что-то, будет помогать нашим героям, нашим войскам будет помогать, может даже будет воевать.
Back on that train platform, the doors close, that little girl still crying. Her mother crying too. I was told they're leaving the girl's father behind. That hand on the window, those tears, the language of exile.
It's heartbreaking to watch families like that being torn apart. Rallies held around the world as this attack continues. This was the view at the state capitol last night. The Capitol dome lit up in the Ukrainian colors, yellow and blue. Sacramento, home to one of the largest Ukrainian communities in the U.S.
In Citrus Heights over the weekend, a car rally stretched from Sunrise Mall to I-80 in support of Ukraine. One Ukrainian we spoke to who lives in Sacramento says his family is heading to the front lines, and others in the U.S. are even thinking of going back to Ukraine to help.
If you are looking for a way to help those in need in Ukraine, take a look at your screen. This is a list of several charities providing life-saving essentials to people there. Nova Ukraine accepts clothes, shoes, medicine, and other essentials. Global Empowerment Mission is sending sleeping bags, hygiene kits, and generators to refugees. The International Committee of the Red Cross is also on the ground there.
And we have links on our website, abc10.com.